We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Could you come over here?
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. Ah, but mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Shall we
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
'Tis no great shock to me. Huzzah! Must inform. Inform Captain Brant at once. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Time to be heading.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Here at last.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
peruse at your leisure.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Deeza can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Done already, are we? And here I was expecting a challenge.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Pray, follow me. I sense eyes upon us. Here we are.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wonder if today's the day I get swept off my feet.
Hard to make ends meet these days.
This isn't much to go on. Fancy a look at my wares? Ho there! Faring on...
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
And should my tale entertain you?
Nay, even if it shouldn't, Aye, got some coin to spare your humble story. It's much appreciated.
That's quite enough of the hunting for one day.
Go on, have a look. Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Well met, sir.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Look, as long as you...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then. I hope you slept well.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So, you check the price, just remember, mine's a... Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
Gather round.
Prick your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat and a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful...
Hoy, friend! There's something I've... Every last for it made me painfully aware of my own position. I want to live a life I can proudly call my... I tire of enduring my mother's... Looking at this, 'tis proof that 'tis something I... Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive. Now, I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take care.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
It was no great shock to me.
do. Pleasant breeze.
You would have me lead? Consider it done. Nothing to report, I'm afraid. Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye? I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. Someone is looking this way.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive. I sense eyes upon us.
Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day. Only to, as if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off. I cannot fathom his obsession.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
All this walking's made my legs ache of fright. I know every place here.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I might well go to school up here.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I think I'll wonder this. Ready for the morrow.
I'm in fine battle today.
It's just another day. Same as the one ahead. There'll be a few heavy curves. Come rain or shine, I'll make that.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Time to be heading home.
Half as many lives as my parents. May as well treat myself to a little all this walking has made my legs ache. Lots of food. A precious little time. Oh, well, everyone is. Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Glad you stay a while.
Dead on my feet after the price and
I'm glad you stay a while.
there's much need to do. Ready for the morrow.
Sounds rowdy. I shall.
I hope I've not left autumn done.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'm in fine battle today. 'Tis good to be busy.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour. I sense eyes upon us.
I've no time for you now. Leave me...
Go on, have a look. Now here's a welcome sight.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
What should I do?
All I
need right here. Mayhap on those around. See what's selling there.
What?
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get the...
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then. If what catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
Ugh.
We shall see how bold you are in irons.
Do not test me. It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story. Should my story entertain you? Great. Even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to... Survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to...
'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Welcome.
Come, I'll lead the way. We've arrived, just as planned.
You know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Always sends me to think this place.
What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgotten.
head will roll if aught goes awry.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, right? What I can do for you?
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'd sooner stay out of the battle, where it possible. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.